Your 3-minute question and answer period for the CWB Financial Education Challenge will now begin. What training did your project managers or program facilitators undergo?
So for this challenge, our project managers, we underwent basic financial education training. Most of us have backgrounds in finance or management, and so we applied some of that knowledge. Personally, I have been a part of Penny Drops Dalhousie, which has been educating financial literacy to high school students, and I thought I would apply some of this knowledge to a younger audience, which is the target audience for Cash Grab.
How do you define success for this project?
So for us, success would mean a positive interaction with a child who can honestly say from a qualitative perspective that they have learned something. So what we did is we approached kids, and for us, when we measure success, we mean that if you learn something today, if we feel like we've been successful. So we went to 30 kids and we asked them individually if they've learned something from the game, and they all answered positively. So for example, some of them have learned something about stocks, some of them learned something about loans, and that is what we were trying to do with this project, and I think that's how we measured success.
Can you clarify what you achieved just this year versus previous years?
Sure. So this year, our application was ported to mobile platforms. Last year it was a computer game. This year it's on iOS and Android. We also have a tutorial which helps more users get to the application more quickly, learn about the basic mechanics of the game. And we have user interface changes that allows younger audiences to play quickly without understanding the complexities of how it works. We also have every single mechanic of the game has been put into separate levels. So for example, if you just want to learn about stocks, you can do it by pressing on the menu for stocks. If you just want to learn about loans, you can do it by pressing on the button for loans. So that's something we've also added to this game. And we've also done marketing and promotion, and overall polishes and UI changes and bug fixes.
How did you design your evaluation process to effectively measure impact given the private nature of personal finances?
Could you please repeat that question?
So how did you design your evaluation process to effectively measure impact given the private nature of personal finances?
Yes, for this question, I will draw back to one of my previous answers that this is something we measured in a qualitative way more than a quantitative way. I realize that personal finance, it's private matter, but because it's a game, it puts you in a virtual world, and because children do not really have much access to private funds, let's say. So for them, the privacy concern was a lot less than it would be for an adult. So
your time has now expired. Thank you, Enactus Dalhousie.